today I am featuring the Nicol Concilio Palette with Violet Voss. As you can tell, it is so pigmented. Super excited about it, to be honest. I couldn't be any happier with the deal that I got. If you saw on Instagram, they were having it for 25 bucks. So it was like half price, and I was like, sign me up. So I got it, and I used her discount. I saved $2. So, you know, a girl could not pass it up. I couldn't. I was happy. I was like, I wanted it. So, let's just jump right in. So here we're going to go ahead and use the Almay concealer. We're going to go ahead and prep our lids for the eyeshadow that we're going to go ahead and be using. Go ahead and take a wet beauty blender and just blend that all out like so. This just gets a good base for the pigmentation that we want to put on our eyes, because you know sometimes eyeshadow doesn't go down as easy as we'd like. In this palette we're going to go ahead and use Daisy. Just go ahead and use that as a base color. And then just use windshield wiper motions to apply that to the lid. I know I kind of applied a little weird. I have really small eyelids, so don't judge. It's hard. And then going in with Bruh, I think that's what it's called. Go ahead and put that in your crease. This one you can't really see as much because it is kind of like Daisy, but it just gives you a pretty good base for the orange shade that we're going to go ahead and use here in a second. And then picking up the E40 Sigma brush, we're going to go ahead and pick up Mars. This is like a burnt orange shade. Yeah, it's like my favorite color in this palette. Like, not even gonna lie, I am in love with this shade. First time using this palette, I'm just like, oh, the freaking pigmentation of these colors is unreal. I was super surprised at how little amount of eyeshadow you had to pick up in order for it to apply. It was ridiculously awesome. Yeah, sorry I'm not really looking at you guys. I'm using a really tiny iPad to do this, and I'm just like trying to make it clear and focus without moving much, and then trying to look at you, and in the mirror is a little complicated. Yeah, I was singing. But the music that I'm listening to makes it kind of hard to put on here because it's a copyright issue, you know, the fun stuff. And then going in with the brown shade, Chihuahua, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that because I don't know if that was right. Just go ahead and pack that on. It just gives your eyes like a little bit of a depth. Like, I was trying not to have to use like a black eyeliner or anything because I was getting ready for work. So it worked in my favor to do this because a lot of people liked how it turned out. Like, it looks weird on, don't get me wrong, I know it looks weird, but with that little subtle of a little pinch of darker color in that outer corner, it just works really well. So I liked how it turned out. I was thoroughly impressed with my let's get ready go to look for the day. But if you want to change it up and you want to go a little bit more dramatic with the darker color, you definitely can. I know there's a blue color in the palette. I think it's called Pingy, which is Nicol Concilio's boyfriend's name. So if you want, you could use that and be a little bit more dramatic. But just keep adding on the Mars shade to blend, because you want to make sure it looks blended and not choppy, because you know it doesn't look nice when it's choppy, unless you're doing something like really crazy funky, then it works. But then go back in with the concealer. You want to just put some on your hand or on your blending brush, and you want to like do a cut crease, but not really. This way that you can apply the gold shade that we're going to be using soon after I apply the concealer. You don't have to use a lot because a little bit does go a long way. So go as far as you want, and then when you get into the gold shade that we're going to use, just slap that right on, and it really completes the look without even adding like mascara or anything like that to it. I was impressed with my handy dandy skills there. And then going in with Victoria. I do swatch it for you just because the color is freaking bomb. I was thoroughly surprised. I'm not like exaggerating. If you don't have this palette yet, you need to go purchase it, because the pigmentation, that is like one little swipe in the pan, and look, it's freaking vibrant as anything you could ever want in an eyeshadow. And the packaging is just beautiful. Just pack it on, guys. Pack it on. You know, you can put more than what I did with the gold shade. Put more on there. I bet you it would pop it even more so. Because I didn't put a lot, but I put just enough. But I feel like now looking at myself doing this, I should have put more on. Be a little extra, ladies and gents. Be a little extra. What's the point in wearing makeup if you can't have fun with it? So now that I have my face completed, foundation, bronzer, all of that, let's go ahead and finish up the eyes. Add a little bit of more Mars to the under portion of your eye, just to give it a little bit of a pop. And then you'll see the difference it makes with it being underneath there than it did without it. And then going in with the Maybelline Plush Mascara, apply a few excuse me, apply a few coats to it. I don't really use falsies, so just apply like 1 to 2 coats, and it'll give you a little bit extra of a lift to your lashes versus trying to apply falsies if you're not very good at it. I'm not good at it, I just don't like the hassle. I feel like I'm smacking my face with them when I wear them, so I try not to wear them too often. Once in a while. It's so hard not to make funny looks when you're doing this. Not even gonna lie. And then going in with the Lavender Lady by Jordana. This is my all-time favorite lipstick. Just apply that bad girl on there, and that really completes the look. Honestly, it gives it a different pop of color without it being too like laid back nor being too bold. Your eyes are the statement. And then go in with any setting spray that you like. Pop that right on. I'm extra, so I have to use more. And then do your little jazz. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.